What's up, everybody? My name's I'm Slinky here, and today, guys, guess what? We got another comp. Today, guys, I'm going to talk about this Frost comp with a fairly interesting backline because I think we might be talking about maybe one of the most underrated mercenaries in the game at this moment, and he has been absolutely deadly. So, guys, before we jump into this comp, this is like my third ever comp I'm doing this, and I actually hope to get a tier list out pretty soon. So look out for that video, probably coming. Maybe Friday, probably tomorrow, or maybe early Saturday if I don't get it done Friday night. All right. So today's comp is going to kind of be an offshoot of the Frost starter. Everyone's kind of been doing that, but the back line is kind of where it gets a little interesting. But I'll just start off with the mercenaries: Jaina, Varden, Localar, Diablo, Cairn, and Anduin. And you say, what the heck? What's Anduin doing in a Frost comp? And I'll get to him soon, guys, but I'm going to tell you right now, Anduin is extremely deadly, and he has absolutely been demolishing this early meta. And to say that is a little bit maybe over. Maybe I'm saying a little overkill, and I might be overhyping Anduin a little bit, but I've really liked Anduin, and he's absolutely been very, very helpful to this comp. But the let's go over the equipments. So Ice Block Talisman, Chilling Amulet, Localar's Frigid Winds. Mine's not even maxed out yet. Diablo's Black Soulstone, Cairn's Reincarnation, and then Anduin's Ring of Purity. Alright, so why is this comp good? Well, we all know that the Frost comp is really, really good, and there's not really much more to explain, but I'm going to say this backline, it's a very flexible backline. This is where the meta really can kind of get you, is if you're kind of stuck on one, maybe a first front and a second front. If you're playing against protectors, you kind of you're kind of toast with Cookie. That's where I was thinking my problem might have been. And so I was like, you know what? Let's start trying with Anduin on ladder, right? And just kind of mess around with it. I started at I think it was 6.02K or something like that. Um, and I was like winning games. And not only was I winning games, I was demolishing players pretty badly. By the way, this is a non maxed out Localar I'm winning with. So, and I plan on getting him that first ability maxed out pretty soon, but um, with they always come after Localar, but then when when Localar dies, they're like, okay, fine, like we're totally good on what's coming, but then you have Anduin. So Anduin's Ring of Purity not only is Holy Nova very good, but Penance also heals Jaina. So the penance can heal Jaina out of range of killing stuff and getting another crit or another big amount of damage off. Jaina is obviously if Ice Block Talisman is procced, you can sometimes get a heal on Jaina, and she can go from, let's say, like, like maybe 12 health. She can go well out of range of like some small crit. Like she can go to 24 health, 26 health. I've had a Jaina one game in this run, in this very insane run I'm having. She went from, I think, 29 to 43 health without with her block completely removed. So, and she was just straight up causing havoc. Obviously, we all know Jaina's good, but Anduin is enabling Jaina to be even more powerful. This is why I think Anduin might be one of the most underrated mercenaries in this game meta, in this specific meta, because a heal effect is something that people don't expect. You can also get a Sinestra low enough, and you can slow her down with Cairn. You can get her with Localar. You can also even get the other Frost comps with Diablo. This feels like a really, really good comp. Um, with that being said, the one weakness I can see this comp feeling is Shadow Samuro. Shadow comp with Samuro is very deadly, and it's starting to come back, and it can kill Localar. So with that being said, how do you counter that? Well, Diablo comes in, and that's where Diablo's really clutch. The one counter Q of Localar, Diablo backline can save you there. Um, And the great thing is they always target local R first. If you're able to get maybe a local R off first, try to do that because, well, you won't ever get it off, but um, in certain matchups where if you think local R dies, just get local R going first and then try to win that toss up. Don't try to get greedy with the Varden. But yeah, and then on top of that, I did not run into Zhen or Longjin or a couple other of the new mercenaries. I don't really know how good this comp is against those. I would take a guess that this would struggle against Yulon specifically because of the passive damage reduction. But the thing about that is local R does beat that too. So from what I'm seeing is Shadow Samuro and maybe the Dragon comp. I would say those two would probably be the most prone to this comp. um, Other than that, I think this comp beats mostly everything else, and that's really good because Anduin enables healing for Jaina and Varden. If you get like a local R heal, that's insane. Karen slows down Sinestra, and Diablo can help with Shadow Samuro. So this feels like a really overall strong comp. And I know Anduin kind of looks a little bit out of place, but when you start healing, he very much is extremely helpful. And then get Ring of Purity on top of that, and it's just game over, man. I have killed several players because of Anduin. If this was a cookie slot, I would not be 6.7k right now. That's all I'm gonna say is it has Anduin made a significant difference to this to how I'm playing, and obviously we know that these three are always maybe the best starters, but this might be one of the best backlines, maybe if not the most untouched backline in the game. Karen can also get healed. Diablo can also get healed. I haven't even talked about that yet, and I probably won't be talking about that because we're getting a little bit over into the later time of this comp, but I just want to show this off because I've been having a lot of success with it, and I want you guys to come try it out because it requires one new character, and that's Localar, and we all can get frigid wins without needing to beat a heroic. So and Hailstorm's really powerful. So I'm gonna say this. I think this might be um, a, a potential meta comp and a very much a counter Q comp. And this is a very flexible opener. You can have Anduin in the front line if you really need him to. So, with the end of talking about flexibility, I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you all enjoyed this small video and come try it out on ladder. I think this is a really solid comp and it really can help you out in if you're having a hard time trying to get up with maybe GVT or maybe another local R Frost that you might be struggling with. Try it with Anduin and see if that does any better for you because to Anduin very much was helpful for me. Have a great day, guys. This has been I'm a Slinky.